Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at simple exponential moving average and how to calculate one in Google Sheets. The method is the same if you want to do it in Excel as well. First thing, exponential moving averages are a class of moving average that places much more weight on the recent prices. Thus, they are more aggressive in tracking the time series. In contrast, simple moving averages places equal weight on all the data points and drops data point as it goes down the range. Thus, for a 10-day simple moving average, it will not assign any weights for the day T minus 11 and above. EMA, on the other hand, will place a extremely small percentage greater than 0 even to the beginning of the time series. So the uses of EMA is similar to SMA. It is more aggressive in following the time series, but in general, it smooths the time series, it identifies general trend of the time series, and it signals buy or sell, just like simple moving averages. One thing we need to be aware is being whipsawed. EMA are aggressive, so sometimes they lead to false price movement or false signal, and this is called whipsaw. So to calculate the EMA, the formula is of the form alpha times current observation plus 1 minus alpha times EMA of the period prior, where alpha is the smoothing constant. Since for the first iteration we do not have an EMA, we normally use the equivalent period simple moving average as the first EMA. The smoothing constant is between 0% and 100%. So in a scale of 0 to 1, a value of 0 means the EMA function will assign 0 weight to the current observation and all of the 100% weight to the past EMA, which means it will be meaningless as it will be the base EMA for the entire range. Similarly, if smoothing constant is 1, then all the weight is on the current observation, which means it will be the original time series and again meaningless. If alpha is 0.1 or 10%, then 10% weight will be given to the current observation and 90% weight to the prior day's EMA. So the dampening of prior data points happens because for each new day, the older EMA and data point will receive exponentially smaller and smaller weights. The value of the smoothing constant is a judgment call, but is normally calculated as a constant divided by period plus 1, which will make it almost equivalent to the simple moving average of the same period. Thus, a 5-period EMA equivalent to a 5-period SMA will have 33.33% weight on the current observation and 66.67% weight on the prior observation. Now we'll move towards the calculation of EMA in Google Sheet. We'll not be using AppScript here today. Okay, let's first get some data. I will use the custom function I created for simple moving average and Google Finance formula to get some data points on the closing price of Google stock and the 5-day simple moving average on the Google stock. You can check how I built this custom function in my previous video, the link for which is in description below. We'll calculate a 5-period exponential moving average here. The seed EMA will be a 5-day simple moving average, which can be calculated as the average of the past 5 days. You see it matches the values created by my function. This is the seed EMA. You can use other methods to calculate seed EMA, but it is popular to use the equivalent period simple moving average. Next, we calculate the alpha. If you remember, the formula for alpha is 2 divided by the period plus 1. So for 5-period EMA, alpha will be 33.33%. In 5-period SMA, all 5 periods will have 20% weight. In 5-period EMA, current observation will have 33.33% weight and the remainder 66.67% weight will be used for prior periods EMA. So the formula for EMA now is alpha in cell G3 multiplied by current observation in close price in cell D9 plus 1 minus alpha times prior period EMA, which is in cell F8. Let's fix the alpha reference here by adding dollar signs in G3. You can do this by pressing F4. We'll copy paste this formula all the way to the end. Okay, our exponential moving average is done. The series is done. Let's graph the closing price, 5-period SMA and 5-period EMA. Let's change the number for the vertical axis so we can see the graph better. The minimum is $1,000 and maximum is $1,600. That is the range for our data. The blue line is close price, red is SMA, and orange is the EMA. In a short period moving average, we barely see any difference. So let's try a 50-day moving average. Let me update my SMA function for 50-period SMA. I'll delete the 5-period EMA calculation. Let's calculate the new alpha, which is 2 divided by 50 plus 1. So the current observation will have 3.9% weight in this case, and prior day EMA will have about 94.1% weight. Let's get the seed EMA as the 50-day simple moving average, and EMA formula like before is D54, that is current price multiplied by alpha in cell G3 plus F53, that is prior day EMA multiplied by 1 minus alpha. I'll copy this formula to the end and let's graph and see what it looks like. Selecting data from below to top will place the graph at the top portion when we insert the graph in Google Sheets. Otherwise, the graph will be at the bottom. So let's make the graph cleaner by changing the vertical axis, and we can see the orange EMA line is much more aggressive and follows the close price much closely. It shows the reversal faster than our 50-day SMA. Okay, that is how we calculate the exponential moving averages in Google Sheet. I hope this was helpful to you. It is quite easy to update the my SMA function in AppScript to take care of the EMA as well, but let's do that for some other time. Thank you very much. You have a good day. Bye.